Day 39 on the 40 days of forgiveness. Woo! No one loves me. Affirmations for when you feel like nobody loves you. It's a feeling of loneliness, a time of deep darkness. Something happened and no one was there. Or perhaps the people in your life seem too self-absorbed for you to feel loved. It may feel like there is never enough love, and definitely not enough love for you. The old story is no one loves me. The new story is I am here to be loved. Right out of my book you can get for free on my website or Amazon. Here are the statements, the affirmations for when you feel like no one loves me. I forgive myself for believing no one loves me. I forgive myself for holding on to insecurity from childhood when it felt like no one loved me. I forgive myself for believing there isn't enough love for me. I forgive myself for believing I'll never find anyone who loves me. I forgive myself for believing God doesn't even love me. I forgive myself for believing that I'm not worthy of love. I forgive myself for believing it is my fault no one loves me. I forgive myself for believing that someone has to change and love me before I can recognize any of the love around me. I forgive myself for believing that no other love matters except for the love I didn't get. I forgive others when they don't love me. I forgive others for hurting my feelings when I didn't feel loved. I give others permission to forgive me when I blame them for why I don't feel loved. I give others permission to forgive me when I can't or don't want to love them. I give others permission to forgive me when I withhold love. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I'll never be loved. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I'm not worthy of love. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid there isn't enough love. I give myself permission to see that I am loved. I give myself permission to let go of needing one person's love before I can accept the love from anyone else. I give myself permission to accept that I'm here to be loved. I give myself permission to feel safe being loved. I give myself permission to feel worthy of love. I give myself permission to pay attention to the love that people want to give me. I give myself permission to receive the love that is abundant and for me in the universe. So, what has happened that made you feel unloved? What? Who does love you? What does being loved mean to you? And then what statements are difficult? What did you like the most? So the first couple of the day highlighted were forgive myself for believing that someone has to change and love me before I can recognize any of the love around me, and I forgive myself for believing no other love matters except for the love that I didn't get. I think sometimes when we get into new relationships, it's like we're looking to feel an old love void. Like there was a place back in time that we're hoping that this person is going to somehow fill that space, but they can't. They never will be able to, because it's the love that you didn't get, you're like never gonna get because it's in the past. But there is still the ability to connect to the love that is there. So letting go of that need to get that old love back and putting yourself kind of like time traveling to yourself and loving yourself in that place and seeing love there, even if it's just you giving that love there or imagining someone you love being there to help you, allows you to let go and be able to connect to what's happening now. So if you feel like you're not loved, it could be because there was a time you weren't loved, or you didn't receive the love that you wanted, and it's like you've been searching for that love all the time. And instead, you need to go back, love yourself there, and let go so you can connect to what love exists in the present instead of seeing it as constantly lacking. So I hope that helps you to feel loved, because tomorrow you are loved.